What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, and we bring you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream over on Twitch daily at This Is Aftersound, so come by, say hello. We do giveaways every stream, and we do giveaways here on the channel every week on those weekly Q&A videos. So all you got to do to enter is leave your in-game username in the comments, and I pick up my favorite ones every week here on the channel. So Bitcoin took a little rather large dump today. I think we saw it even go below. Actually, I think it's currently below 60K. Yeah, I'm recording this on Tuesday morning, November 16th. And so, yeah, Bitcoin has taken a dump. SPS and the rest of the market has followed suit. And what we are looking at now is, you know, something we're well below our 50%. I'm sorry, we're more than 50% below our recent all-time high. So recent all-time high, not July, was like a 30-day high, 94 cents. Yeah, so I guess we've been below that for a bit, but I would be curious to see if this thing drops back down into the 30s in the next couple of weeks here, or next couple of days, if Bitcoin continues to consolidate and go further down. But as I said in the title, or if you saw the title of this video, I've stopped caring. I've actually stopped caring about the price of SPS. Now, okay, I'm being a little overdramatic with that title. Of course, I care about the price of SPS. Of course, I want the price to go up and up only. But for the most part, what am I doing right now? Actually, all of my SPS is being staked, and it is getting me that sweet 50% APR return. But since I'm not trying to trade SPS, as some others may, and that's your prerogative, and there's traders out there, but I'm not one of them. This has become now my investment into this game, and it is getting me benefits in the long run, in the short term, actually, and the long run. I've accumulated quite a few vouchers through staking SPS. And so now, as I look forward to how to treat this token within my portfolio overall, Again, you know, I've always struggled with having some type of exit strategy for Splinterlands because I love the game, and a lot of the profit that I return from it, so a lot of the SPS that I get either from the airdrop or from the daily rewards, the staking rewards, a lot of times I will either compound that back in to restake that SPS or potentially flip that for cards, right? But a lot of it ends up staying in the ecosystem. And, you know, I think overall, once SPS reaches a certain level or a certain limit, I will probably start removing, as I've said in a previous video, I'll probably start extracting value through DEC that I earn from rentals, right? So here's the thing. If you own one SPS, it doesn't matter what the price is, right? The price could drop 50%, you still got one SPS, right? It's the same argument that was said with Bitcoin. If you never sell, you never lose, right? Now, the thing is, when you're holding Bitcoin, unless you're earning some kind of yield on it or whatever the case is, or lending it out, there's no other benefits. But what makes SPS fascinating to me, with it also being a hard cap token, we have 3 billion tokens that will be distributed over the course of 5 years or 65 months. We have about 10% of that out now, with a fully diluted market cap of 1.2 billion. The thing is, SPS, as we have seen in just the few short months that it has been around, because remember, SPS only launched back in July. The game has been out for about 3 years at this point, I believe late 2018, but SPS itself was only introduced in July and is being airdropped over this first year to anyone holding assets within the game. So we've already started to see what the benefits of holding and staking SPS are, right? Again, the baseline is that you get a very nice 50+% APR return. Of course, that will probably drop as more and more SPS gets released and staked. But now these vouchers, gosh, these vouchers are such a hot topic. But these vouchers, we knew that they were going to play a part not only with Chaos Legion, but beyond Chaos Legion. And with the with the announcement yesterday on Chaos Legion and the ongoing plans for vouchers, I am beginning to see that SPS, not beginning to see, but I think we are starting to see that SPS has this kind of intrinsic value. Staking SPS, it has intrinsic value within the game because we know that there are plans for it to be implemented across many other areas, such as staking on players or, a multitude of potentially other things that it will give you access to. Or tournaments is the other one. So vouchers, staking on players, tournaments, who knows what other goodies that they might introduce in the future. But I've been convinced now, as an SPS holder and an SPS staker, that this is something that I just plan on holding for the long term, right? And I've said this in the past, but I'm kind of doubling down on that now, because for me, it's like SPS has fallen more than 50% from when I actually rebounce back into it. So in some ways, like, if anything, I should be buying more now. And as I do my portfolio rebalances on a weekly and monthly basis, that's something that I'm going to look at. But what I'm getting from SPS is it's definitely tangible and it's definitely quantifiable in terms of its value, right? Because we know right now that SPS, not only you get the staking rewards, but you get vouchers which have a dollar value on them, which may fluctuate in the future as vouchers become either more or less relevant. And when I say that, I mean that in a temporary way, because with vouchers being something that will be distributed at a rate of roughly 7.2 million per year after the pre-sale, right? They're going to be dropping 20,000 vouchers per day. And I don't know if this is going to ramp up or ramp down whenever they have releases or events or things like that. But there's going to be these vouchers coming out. And there was already talk in the Mav channel about, and Aggroed was part of this discussion, about at least considering doing Rift Watchers, which would be the next expansion, the mini expansion, but doing only vouchers for that after kind of seeing the really push and pull that we saw from the Chaos Legion release. So vouchers have this value, and vouchers are only attained through staking SPS, or you can buy them off the market. That's the beautiful thing about this kind of free market economy that we have here. But if you want them and you want to ensure that you have them, I think staking SPS is the way to go. So what am I trying to say here? Long story short is that I am continuing to be very bullish on SPS as an asset, not only from a token that has price appreciation potential, because I think at 1.2 billion fully diluted market cap, we are still undervalued. But this is not financial advice, right? I do believe that we're going to grow, and I do believe that we're going to grow significantly, but I can't give you a time frame on that, right? And I'm not trying to, because at this point, what I've realized is that it doesn't matter how long or how short or in what time frame that happens. Staking SPS, holding SPS, and maybe even buying more or rebalancing back into SPS whenever it dips like this is exactly how I want to be playing this game, both as an investor and a player. So for those of you that were selling SPS, that after realizing that you weren't going to get the amount of vouchers, if this is a game that you're looking at long term, I mean, we're down over 50%. And maybe that 50%, maybe that 90 cents or whatever we were at, 94 cents, wasn't really warranted. Maybe that was a lot of Chaos Legion hype. But regardless, there seems to be a lot of attention on this game right now. And so with there being a limited amount of SPS, granted, there's only 10% distributed, right? But with there being a finite capped amount, I kind of don't want to let go of any SPS. I want to hold it and let it continue to earn more of itself, and for me to earn more over time, right? And now the only way that I'm kind of exiting out of SPS is to kind of rebalance into the rest of the game by buying cards. So, it's at 43 cents. And if you've been in crypto for a while, then you know this is just like a regular Tuesday. And I'm still very bullish about where the bull market overall is going. And I don't believe that we're done. But one thing to keep in mind, though, is no matter what Bitcoin does, no matter what Ethereum does, Splinterlands and gaming cryptos in general seem to be on their own schedule, right? We jumped up. We did a 4x in September when Bitcoin was essentially just sleeping for that entire month, and that was literally just on the Chaos Legion news. So as more stuff comes out, as we learn more and more about the utilities of SPS and the utilities of vouchers, right? Because any additional utility that vouchers have, in my opinion, only adds value to SPS, because SPS and staking SPS is the main way to get vouchers. So it seems like we're in a good spot in terms of buying into the quote unquote dip. Again, not financial advice. And, I'm not even saying that I'm going to necessarily buy into the dip, but I've just become very, very indifferent to the price moves and the price swings of SPS. Now, look, SPS does a 10x and goes to $4. SPS does a 50x, a 20x, whatever the case is. Yeah, I'm going to care. And I'll probably take some chips off the table just because I want to. And that'll be the smart thing to do. But as we kind of go between, 40 cents, $1, and kind of in this range, I feel like that is just going to be human psychology, human emotion that's kind of driving us up and down, as well as general crypto market forces as we go through, the ups and downs of a bull run and then potentially a bear market whenever that rolls around. But again, in the short run, it doesn't really matter to me. If anything, I'm going to try and stack more. So if you guys are planning to do something different, would love to hear what your strategies are, because, I only have one perspective. And to me, I think it's good to continue the discussion and learn more about how you guys are approaching this. I'm more of a buy and hold, but I know a lot of people flip, and I'm sure a lot of people made a ton of money flipping SPS when it hit a low of 22 cents and went all the way up to 90 plus cents. And if you did and you sold, man, I'm happy for you. Don't get me wrong. A part of me wishes I had the foresight to do that. But the more and more I get deeper into the ecosystem, yeah, it's like, I don't know that I ever want to sell unless there's a significant jump, and it feels incredibly euphoric. So here we are, 43 cents as of today. Would love to hear your thoughts, what you're planning to do, and what your SPS, or not just SPS, but Splinterlands investing game plan is for the short, medium, and long term. Let me know in the comments. Would love to continue the conversation there. I will catch you guys in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Have a good one.